Hello, my dear friends and family members, and whoever's watching this video. This is Mary Nawabi, and welcome to this video. After a long time, I'm coming back to start do videos. It was pretty intimidating to get back into doing videos, how you get into your head, and shyness comes about doing a video. But anyhow, my purpose is bigger than my shyness, so wanting to come out and do a video about ancestral trauma healing. And as you might have seen or you're about to see, I am doing a day retreat to release ancestral feminine trauma, especially where I come from. That has been big for me in the last 3 months. I've done some inner work, some deep inner work to release some of those ancestral trauma that showed up for me. And some of it that has been showing up for me throughout my life without even knowing some of those patterns, some of those fears. And for me personally, it has been an amazing journey. And for me, my story is about really speaking my voice, speaking my true story, and being really my authentic self. And that has been a journey because, where I grew up, women are they have this unspoken rule about woman needs to stay quiet, and they needs to be unseen, and they need to be obedient and subservient. And I want to make sure that I speak about this truthfully without blaming anybody. This is not about to blame. This is about to liberate and to really tap into our sovereign being as a woman, to rise and claim what really is our sovereign being. And this is not about feminism. This is about truly embracing what God has given us, which is this amazing, intuitive, feminine energy that a lot of women carry. And through that, it's just an amazing power lies that when you accept it and rise through it, you really become your true self, and you start to see your own innate powers that God has given to you. This is not about to put a society down. This is about just the way things have been throughout history, without blame, because this is part of the process, part of the evolution. But now with the new planet Earth, really the vibration and the frequency that is here to support women and raising their voice and speaking up for what is their truth, like speaking up their stories. And through those stories, we actually release trauma. We release what has been embedded into our nervous system. So for me, being shy has been a major part of my ancestral work. What do I mean by that is I've always had this energy that I was shy to ask for things, to speak up and ask for things. Often, like let's say something really simple, like I would maybe taking the bus in Istanbul, and I would get lost and I wouldn't know how to ask. I guess I knew how to ask, but I wouldn't have the courage to ask. I'm lost. How can I get back to home? Or where can I stop? So just having this fear about authority, that if you speak up, something might happen to you, you might get punished. So it's in your energy field. It was there for me, and I struggled with that as an adult. Some people might look at me and think like, wow, she's got a lot of confidence and she speaks, she does videos and so forth, which, yes, that part of me exists, but internally I have this timid shyness about me. When, like, even I'm at the grocery store, I would go around looking for things and then not stopping to ask. Just simply ask, to raise your hand and ask. So recently I released that, and I'm finding myself stepping outside of that pattern and freely and with comfort, I'm not afraid to ask for things, which I know for some of you may not be a big deal, but for me it was. That one thing. The other thing was, uh, people always, throughout my life growing up, have told me that, I had like this long tongue of speaking out and speaking up when I was really young. And I felt like that was not okay for me to do that, because it was often these unspoken rules that woman needs to be more submissive, and they need to be quiet, and they need to be polite, and they need to be obedient. So throughout my growing up, I felt like I needed to be that girl that it wasn't me. So I tend to naturally quiet myself in a gathering, in a place, because I felt like that's acceptable. Then if I do that, I will get accepted and I will get loved. So there's just a couple of things I wanted to mention, but I'm sure the list goes on. I had to work through most of them to release that. And it's very liberating to be able to do that. And the work doesn't have to be very deep and long. I'm, as a healer, I had a different story that I had to go really deep and liberate myself. But for a lot of other people out there, it could be a matter of just a couple of days, a matter of a week, that you work through these ancestral trauma that you're not even aware that you've inherited them, and it's in your energy field. And when you release them, you feel liberated, and you feel like you can step forward in whatever that you want to do in your life, about your life. So if this resonates with you, I'm inviting you personally to join my day retreat. It's called Ancestral Feminine Healing Circle, that is being held in September 7th from 2 to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in city of Walnut Creek, San Francisco. The link is attached so you can sign up, and it will be an amazing journey to go through meditation, to go through some healing, and release what no longer belongs in your field. Thank you so much. And I'll be sharing a lot of my life stories. So if you're someone who loves to share your story, please share your story with me. Say some comments about your life story, because through these stories, we can inspire one another and live freely. Thank you. Until next time.